was a close one. My audio was almost turned off, so yeah. Yay! Hello, everybody. If you have not guessed by the title, I'm pregnant! I'm so excited! Yay! So, I am pregnant with my second child, and my husband and I and my little girl, we are so excited for this addition to our family. We have been praying for another child. We've been wanting to expand our family for a while. I'm excited to have a sibling for my little girl. She's so excited. She has been talking to everybody. Even when I was a couple weeks pregnant, she's like in the grocery store, there's a baby in my mama's belly and I'm gonna be a big sister. It's really cute. It's adorable. Wait, here just a minute. You can see a little bump right there. But we're so incredibly excited for this change in our lives, and that also is going to bring some changes just in the schedule too. So I just wanted to communicate that to you. So first of all, I want to say thank you to everybody that has ever supported me. Thank you so much to everyone that has watched a video, that has liked a video, that has commented, subscribed, and thank you so much to my Patreon patrons just for being such a wonderful community that has decided to support me financially. I just really appreciate you all so very, very much. Who would have thought that I would be in this spot and starting this YouTube channel, or just starting to really post regularly, and just thinking about like, okay, how far can I take this? That was almost 3 years ago, and just looking at what's happened thus far, it's amazing. So thank you so much for your support, because it's because of your support I'm here. So I'm just really incredibly grateful for you. And yeah, I really can't thank you enough. So I'm going to talk about a few changes here to the YouTube schedule, and then also to my Patreon page as well. And so I think people have this misconception that I'm a full-time YouTuber, and I'm not. I actually teach music lessons, and I've been doing that for the past 5 years. I used to be a middle school bilingual teacher, and I taught music lessons after school. So I've been teaching music lessons for the past 10 years. But it's been interesting being in this space and creating content for almost 3 years. It was the end of November of 2016 when I decided, like, yeah, I want to see how far I can take this, or see how far it goes. And yeah, it's been a really interesting journey, learning how to edit video the past almost 3 years. And, you know, now I do freelance video work. I do voiceovers as well. And there's other ways that I provide for my family, consulting, and as well as coaching. And so it's been really, really fun just being able to wear different hats. And but I think that people think that YouTube is the only hat that I wear. And with that being said, especially with this baby coming along, I'm not quitting YouTube. So no, I'm not putting this on the shelf, because I do love YouTube. I think it's really been a really fun and creative outlet for me to be able to teach, and also to be able to provide a platform that is free for people to learn. People that don't have access to music lessons would be able to learn. And yeah, just note that I'm not going to be not posting anymore. I've already filmed all of my videos for December. So I'm working on January right now. So like, yeah, really excited. But with that being said, I'm not going to be posting as much. You're going to start seeing me allocate my time in different areas. So I'm going to be starting to post once a week around the beginning of November. And sometimes you'll see a couple of videos sprinkled in here. I've been posting consistently on Tuesdays and Saturdays for quite a while. And what I'm going to be doing is that starting at the very beginning of November, you're going to start to see one video a week on Saturdays, and sometimes there's going to be a video on a Tuesday, very occasionally. And you're going to see me communicate that through either the community page on my YouTube channel, or through Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, that's a main way that I do communicate with you, subscribers and things like that. Like, hey, there's a new video, hey, there's new content, that type of thing. Because sometimes people don't always receive notifications. YouTube's been a little funky. It's been fun to experiment with content, because I feel like being a musician is all encompassing. It's more than just, here's an instrument, learn how to strum, and everything's okay. I feel like it goes a lot deeper than that. And I feel like as a musician, it really touches a lot of areas of your brain that really helps you improve not only, just cognitively, but also just in an emotional way as well. And so just making those emotional connections with also those skill sets, it also helps you improve in other areas of your life. At least that's what I have found. And so that's something I want to touch more on in the future. I'm going to be starting to work toward posting more on my Patreon page. And so I've developed actually a series of videos that is all devoted to bar chords. So what my Patreon patrons do is that they vote on songs and content. There's exclusive content there. And I wanted to post more, but more than just a little bit. I wanted to do what I did for my subscription service long ago. It was all guitar lessons, and it was a subscription-based website. It was just another way to supplement learning. So I'm like, all right, I really liked that idea. When the time came to renew that website, I just didn't renew it. And I just decided to move on. And then YouTube came along. So what I decided to do is I made a series for my Patreon patrons, and it's all based around bar chords. It's called Bar Chord Bootcamp, BC. And I'm going to be releasing one video a week along with a practice sheet, or like the follow-along handouts and things like that, every single week on my Patreon page. And that's a 9-video series. So starting from week 1 to week 9, I take you through step by step how to form a habit, form bar chords into your muscle memory, and really working on the theory behind bar chords so that you don't have like a big, have you ever taken a big chord sheet and you're like, okay, what is this really funky chord? You look at it and you're like, whatever. And you're like, all right, let's just not play that chord. Well, with Bar Chord Bootcamp, what I do is I teach you how to actually learn your fretboard, and then you won't need those really big sheets, or you really know how to decipher what's going to be best for you in order to play that funky chord. Yeah? And that starts today. So videos 1 through 3, that's going to be for dollar patrons. And then also you get the entire workbook, the entire packet. That's going to be released one section at a time per week. So just keep that in mind, that every single week you should see something new to practice for the week. And the other patrons, they're going to receive all of the videos from 4 through 9. And if you are a dollar patron and you're like, all right, this is something I really want to be able to follow along, video wise, then you may want to up your subscription for the next couple of months, and then you can drop back down if you would like to. But what happens is that it just really helps to have a video accompaniment to the packet, but just know that it's all there. And then other patrons that have different tiers, take advantage of those perks, because there's face-to-face time that you can get with me, that you can ask me questions about things, not just emails and things like that. So just take advantage of those perks. But again, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your support. I'm really grateful for you, and I hope you have a wonderful day. All right, bye. Love you. Mwah.